Imagine this. The moment you die, you're born again. Same parents, same city, same life. Every choice you've ever made, you'll make again. Every mistake, every regret, every moment of scrolling through your phone instead of living, every opportunity you didn't take, every word you didn't say. And this isn't just once, it's forever. An infinite loop, the exact same life, repeating for eternity. Would you be horrified, or would you celebrate? Your answer reveals something terrifying about how you're living right now. Friedrich Nietzsche called this thought experiment the eternal recurrence, and he considered it the most terrifying idea in philosophy. Not death, not meaninglessness, but the possibility that you might have to live your exact life, with all its choices and consequences, over and over forever. Most people, Nietzsche observed, would be crushed by this thought, paralyzed with horror, because deep down, they know they're not living a life worth repeating. They're not making choices worth making again. They're existing, not living, surviving, not thriving, and the thought of doing it all again, forever, is their worst nightmare. But Nietzsche didn't propose this idea to torture you. He proposed it as the ultimate test. The eternal recurrence isn't about what happens after death. It's about how you're living right now. Think about your yesterday. Would you live it again? That argument you had, that time you wasted, that opportunity you let pass, that person you ignored, that dream you postponed. Now multiply that by infinity. Every lazy Sunday, every mindless scroll, every "I'll do it tomorrow," forever. This is what Nietzsche understood. When you realize that every moment might be eternal, every choice becomes infinitely important. That coffee you're drinking while reading this, eternal. The way you spoke to your partner this morning, eternal. The excuse you're about to make for not pursuing what you really want, eternal. Suddenly, nothing is trivial. Nothing is just this once. Everything is forever. And most people can't handle this weight because it means they can't hide behind someday anymore. They can't pretend their choices don't matter. They can't live carelessly and expect to die peacefully. We live in an age designed to help you forget the eternal recurrence. Social media promises new experiences every second. Netflix suggests another series before the credits roll. Dating apps offer infinite options. Career guides promise you can always reinvent yourself. Everything whispers, "Don't worry, you can always start over." But what if you can't? What if this is it? What if every swipe, every skip, every next time is carved into eternity? Modern life is structured around the assumption that nothing is permanent, that everything is replaceable, that you always get another chance. But Nietzsche asks, what if you don't? What if this moment, right now, is part of an eternal loop you'll experience infinite times? Would you still be watching that show you don't even enjoy? Would you still be in that relationship that died years ago? Would you still be working that job that empties your soul? Would you still be scrolling instead of creating? Consuming instead of living? Here's the brutal exercise Nietzsche implicitly proposes. Audit your life through the lens of eternal recurrence. Start with your daily routine. You wake up, check your phone, feel that familiar anxiety, rush through breakfast, commute in a daze, work without passion, come home exhausted, numb yourself with entertainment, sleep, repeat. Would you choose this loop for eternity? Now zoom out. Your relationships. Are you with someone you'd choose infinite times? Or are you settling because it's fine for now? Your career. Would you do this work forever? Or are you telling yourself it's temporary while years slip away? Your dreams. The book you'll write someday. The trip you'll take eventually. The conversation you'll have when you're ready. The person you'll become tomorrow. In eternal recurrence, tomorrow never comes. There's only today, forever. But here's where Nietzsche's philosophy becomes profound rather than depressing. He doesn't want you to despair. He wants you to transform. He called it Amor Fati, love of fate. Not resignation, not acceptance. Love. Imagine living in such a way that if someone told you about eternal recurrence, you'd laugh with joy. Yes, again, every moment, every pain, every pleasure, I would choose it all. This isn't about living perfectly. It's about living fully, consciously, deliberately. It means when you suffer completely, knowing you choose even this suffering as part of your story. When you love completely, knowing this love is worth eternity. When you fail magnificently, knowing even failure is better than never trying. The person who can affirm eternal recurrence isn't someone whose life is easy. It's someone whose life is intentional, who chooses their struggles, who owns their story, who would rather live their imperfect life infinitely than trade it for someone else's perfect one. When you truly internalize eternal recurrence, everything changes. That grudge you're holding, you realize you're choosing to carry it forever. Let it go or own it completely. That fear stopping you from acting, you're choosing fear for eternity. Act or accept your cowardice forever. But also, that sunset you usually ignore, it becomes eternal, worth witnessing. That conversation with a friend, eternal, worth presence. That creative project you're afraid to start. The fear becomes eternal, but so does the regret of not trying. Nietzsche knew most people would reject this idea. They'd rather believe in heaven, reincarnation, or nothingness, anything but eternal recurrence. Because eternal recurrence demands something most philosophies don't: total responsibility for your life as it actually is. Not as it could be. Not as it should be. As it is. So here's the question Nietzsche is really asking. Not whether eternal recurrence is literally true, but whether you're living as if it were. Are you making choices you'd make infinite times? Are you being someone you'd want to be forever? Are you creating moments worth repeating eternally? Or are you living in perpetual postponement, always waiting for the real life to begin? Always assuming you'll get another chance, always believing tomorrow will be different while ensuring it won't be. The eternal recurrence isn't a cosmic punishment. It's a gift, a lens through which to see your life clearly, a test that reveals whether you're truly living or merely existing, a challenge to become someone who doesn't fear eternity but embraces it. Because here's the secret. Whether or not eternal recurrence is real, you only get one shot at this moment. One chance to choose, one opportunity to be who you really are, and that moment is now, and now, and now, forever. Look at your life right now, today, this week, this year. If you had to live it on infinite repeat, what would you change immediately? What would you stop tolerating? What would you finally do? What would you become? Don't answer casually. Answer as if your eternal fate depends on it. Because in a way, it does. Every choice you make creates the person you are. And the person you are determines the life you live. And the life you live, Nietzsche suggests, might be the only life you ever get. So I ask you, starting today, what will you change to create a life worthy of eternal recurrence? Comment below, but more importantly, act. Because whether or not you'll live this life forever, you're living it now. Make it count. If this challenged your entire existence, subscribe. Because philosophy isn't about thinking, it's about living. And living begins with facing truths like this one.